Hi guys, it's Stardew with another game of Stardew Valley, in a stream that could have been a video. Alright, so they're holding the fair in the town square, that's right. So we need to bring 9 items to showcase talents. We'll start having to think about what items we'll bring for that. You know, a perfect cheese, a perfect wine, perhaps a perfect foraged mushroom, perhaps a fine diamond. Yeah, we'll have a better display than last year. Maybe the golden pumpkin. No, that might be too much. We'll need to get a fine purple fish out of the chest. We can use those. That'll be good. Sunflower is my favorite kind of crop. One that gives you seeds. So the first artichokes are coming up, which is very exciting. They are, you know, they're the bud of a thistle plant. They're quite tasty in real life. I had not been able to grow them before this season. They didn't have the seeds last year, I don't think, for them. Although I think I grew one by a mixed seed or whatnot, but... But we're gonna go to town and get all these seeds all over again. However many it is. And the grapes have not come up yet, which makes sense. Do I have plenty of inventory space? I do. At least temporarily plenty. Yeah, there's different levels of plenty of space that one can have. That could all change when we go inside here. No, there's not too many things. Once we... Hey, we've got a duck feather. It's so colorful. And I think we have space for all of these mushrooms, because, yeah, we'll be able to do it. And this is an amazing day, right? This is so many chanterelles, which, you know, they're not the most valuable mushroom, but they're very valuable. The purples are the most valuable ones, but they're much more rare than the chanterelles are. So price difference, yeah, out of a base it's, oh, well, that's... We'll have to do a bunch of math. It's $2.50 for a purple mushroom, and it's, you know, less. I think it's like $1.80 for a chanterelle. But normally you get far more common mushrooms. This is a yield of 44 chanterelles to much less common mushrooms than that. So just about as good as we've ever seen the mushroom stumps send up. Which is great, because, you know, we're super rich, but we could always have more. You know, we didn't get to build the farm to this wonderful degree just by giving our money away. Actually, it would have worked just the same. It's all about the stumps. But we have enough space for the animal products, yes. And Hinwin has dug up a truffle most delightfully. Ajax's garden, everything, every animal is very happy to be here. That's right, and we already did the cheeses the other day, which is excellent. You see, when you do the wrong thing for the wrong reasons, but forget about it, then the next day, you've got plenty of cheese machines. Yeah, because we have 10 cheese machines, which is far more than we need. Well, not far more. It is more than we need. Alright, so if the pig leaves truffles around, do the rabbits leave their little furs around and I have to catch them? I know that I'm not, like, gonna pull their feet off. Well, I don't see any strange tufts of rabbit fur, but I'll keep an eye out whenever I come in here. I just can't wait till that shed is built. Alright, so what to do now? We don't have any more tools that we can upgrade because we're all at gold and we don't have enough iridium for another thing. We should get a bit of inventory space because there's no telling what we'll do when we'll go to town. No telling at all. I'm basically not in control. We'll just throw all the artichokes in here. You know, we'll just do that for a little bit. Why not? Then we'll put the duck feather in there. You know, again, why not? Alright, now this is a good amount. This is a good amount of inventory. It's not, but you know, it'll be acceptable. It'll be accepted. Hello, Denise. We got too many different kinds of eggs. We should fry a couple of these. That'll be fun. And we'll make some random foods and then try to deliver them to people and see if they're impressed. Oh, that's right. You just pulled it out of the fridge to make the ingredients for the cooking. That's elegant. I basically don't cook in this game. I'd forgotten. Alright, we're just gonna drink the coffee and get to running. Speaking of coffee, the video game has reminded me that I should have some. Good stuff. I'm so glad I became a coffee farmer in this game. Do you have anything Pam likes? No. We already know her preferences, so we don't need to try to see what she's into. Well, bye. Thanks for stopping in, Denise. It's good to see you. Hope your day goes well. Alright, there's nobody home. Hey kid, you want a fried egg? I'm gonna eat it right in front of him. He is excited about the egg. And he's excited about his egg too. Hello, would you like a fine tortilla? She says it looks wonderful. Evelyn's a nice lady. You know, you wouldn't even be able to tell if she thought it was a lame gift. The aerobics class is meeting. Perhaps some coffee. Everybody likes coffee. We're gonna give Pierre some sashimi. I think he likes that. And now, to save on postage, we will buy, what, a lot more artichokes? Or way more sunflowers? Lots of yams. We'll plant a whole bunch more artichokes. They're pretty. That should be a good amount. once again on the big board. Alright, so Pierre wants 25 gold star vegetables. And Robin wants 1,000 pieces of wood collected in a week. Well, that one I actually need to do, so we'll do that. And then get to it before too long. Hello, would you like sashimi? He says thanks, he really likes it. He would. And she says the blackberries look nice. She might just be being nice, though. After a few more days of giving everyone we see the most random stuff, we should be ready to actually start checking into the menus and figuring out what they really like and targeting the gifts in that manner. Like we figured out Pam is a booze hound. We already knew that. I mean, that's like her whole character note. But for that reason, you know, and because she's always in the saloon, you know, after work, because she's always in the saloon, you can just buy the brew there for if you're rich enough, and then it's an easy way to get her presents. I have discovered. I definitely neglected the gift giving of the town the first year or so, both intentionally and accidentally. You know, it wasn't my priority. I was just trying to farm. Oh yeah, we need a sprinkler there. So I just like I'll water this right now, but I need to make a sprinkler for this or like ignore it. Both things aren't gonna work. It's got to be one or the other. All right, let's get to cutting down extraneous trees. We've got to collect 1,000 wood, and if we just get started on it, then before long, I'm sure we'll be nearly there. And there's a couple stumps there. We might have messed those up. It'll be okay. Ideally, we would have like a much more regular system of stumps and not have trees that, you know, were interspersed randomly with them, but that's a project for another year, right? Because the dynamics of trees sort of dictate that they're going to keep on throwing seeds around, so if you need trees to maximize your mushroom production, and you do, you know, how does one get around that? That's a strange tree. We're gonna leave it alive. We are getting a nice amount of mahogany in our setup now. All it took was identifying the trees that we wanted to get visually. They just look like weeds, you know. I mean, she's just really gonna be so impressed by me. She doesn't care about me cutting down this mahogany, but, you know, it needs to happen for the good of the land. No, not eat sap. Because if they're already growing seeds right next to them, that means it is a good time to cut them down. The eternal forest is eternal. But I figured if we did this like right away, then before long, it would be a distant memory. In the past, I did more with cutting down saplings and stuff, but now I think it's more important to just cut the big ones down. You know, you get more wood that way. But it also took more energy out of me, and I was much more energy conscious back in the day when I wanted to sell, like, everything except the gold star stuff that I inexplicably wanted to save. It's funny that Robin sent me out to chop wood when that's already 100% what I wanted to do with the day. But now I'm incentivized. Alright, so we've already got just so many of them. 600. We probably won't be able to finish today, but... Whoops. I clunked the stump. Now it'll be out of sync with all the other ones, which is very sad. Eventually we'll need to move all of them, but, you know, why mess with a system that works? It's not really a system. It's an ad hoc system. And nothing like a hard day of work to chomp down on some delicious field snacks. Get right back to it. Yum field snacks. The amalgamation of all that is good and delicious. All that work with the forest, undone by desire. But, you know, that's the whole point, right? It is. I am right. It is the point. The point of growing the forest was so that when we needed it, it could be exploited for our gain. It's sad, but terribly true. We come upon 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m. Let's get into the bed. Well, I mean soon, not like immediately. All right. And there's day 9. Marvelous. We made no money. We made no money? That's right, because the previous day we had, like, grabbed the animal products and stuff. Yeah. Like, we made no money? What kind of establishment are we running here? I think they're all going right now, so we'll just toss those in there. So we know Pierre is closed. So we won't be able to get a bunch more seeds today, but I don't think it's a ton of artichokes that we'll need to get. And we do have like a couple dozen seeds in the house, so we'll just go ahead and grab them, and then it's Eggplant City. It'd probably be better to leave them in the field than have the seeds go unplanted, but you know, whatever. We'll come back, and if we gotta till a row at some point, it won't be the first time we've had to do that ever, you know, we'll figure it out. All the birds are happy. The mayonnaise is mayonnaised. And we need to make more of these machines. I'm just gonna leave the rest of them in there until I feel like moving them, though. It's a good place to keep them. They don't go bad in there or anything. It's looking pretty bare there now that we cut down all those trees, but, you know, you do what you gotta do. Apparently you can get artichoke juice out of the kegs, that's funny. We've been failing to loom several times, but if we just remember that we've got these in there, why would we keep these fish in that chest? Why am I the way I am? Alright, so farm work's done. It's 11. We just need to get some more trees to complete this quest, and then we can have it out of the way. Have I cut down all the trees in the land? No, not yet. And our berry foraging is through the roof. There we go, that's the quest done. Bring it to her, or no, it's already done. There we go. Awesome. Perfect. Alright, so we've got some time in the day, not tons. We just grabbed a ton of wood, and, well, when the shed gets up, then we'll figure out what we're doing with that. We might be repositioning a lot of things into it on the next cycle. So we might just hold on to it for a bit. I do need coal, though, so I figured we'd take a couple cracks at exposed coal. Do we just go to the other... Yeah, let's just go to the hard mines and try not to die this time. Alright. I had to tell the dog no sharply a few times. I think the mic was muted. If it wasn't, then that's what it sounds like when I tell the dog, don't get on my bed. I don't mind that he's on it, he's just too old, and it hurts him to jump up. But I can't keep him out. Alright. Now we're a 5 heart level friend with her as well. And we got the achievement, Clicks. Apparently now we're in the clique with Pam. Who else is in the clique? It'd be Emily and Pam. Somehow. And then maybe Robin? And Linus? Yeah. You know, it's a good crew. Alright, let's try not to die this time. I don't have any bombs, that's not great. We can make some if we live long enough. Ooh. Trapdoor down already. Excellent. Jump. I don't have any explosives, so we just gotta hope that we can make this work. It's gonna be rough. There we go. there's 2 mummies in that stack, so we definitely don't want to get hit by them. I think they will let us take multiple hits. And okay, we can make a large bomb. But that's not enough. Alright, hopefully my amazing speed from the espresso, which is, like, very relevant. Man, is the coffee important. But maybe we can find our way down, or find enough stuff for a bomb again. Yeah. Alright, we can't get them. I should have been more prepared when we came down here. There we go. Finally, just the dangerous flying serpents and not those ridiculous mummies where, you know, they're not so bad if you're not me and you remember to bring your proper bombs with you. An absolute ton of those little turret bugs in here. Might be the only thing in the room. It's just a turret bug room. They probably hurt you real bad when they hit you, so just don't let them hit you. That little guy was stuck. We freed him. We'll be regarded as a friend among his people forevermore, no doubt. No doubt in my mind. Like, look at these guys with the long flight paths. These guys now are among the most envied in their whole culture. For though they all have the freedom to go up and down, only some of them have an unobstructed path. In view of the lanterns, you know, these 3 in the middle, you can tell that they are the upper classes here. Alright, we got 2 big slimes there. The important thing with slimes is they will do an absolute ton of damage, so just don't let them hit you. I knew the carp was hitting me from behind there, but it was more important to not get hit by the indeterminate amount of slimes. Much more important. And we end up getting a couple of iridium ores, which is excellent. We're gonna mushroom up, and then we're gonna go and fight these slimes. Because, you know, because they can drop iridium, and that means that if you can bash them on a wall like this, then it's not dangerous. It's still dangerous, it just means you've tempered the danger with ambition. Go, a little easy room there, and now we get a medium room. It depends on whether or not some serpents start flying through the wall. If not, slime rooms are roughly good. Yep, there's a serpent, and there's me avoiding the room. Here we've got like a treasure repository, a miniature one. And now we've got him on the ropes here, so should be able to finish that without taking too much more. Oh, there was one beneath my feet. earth crystal. Great. I used to think there was a time when I would never want to see those, but now I know I need them. For various things. Alright, we should mushroom up right now. We should have the espresso too. Hey Centaur, today you drink water? That's good. You have a good rest of your day, man. I'm not going to be playing too much longer. I've got a long day of work ahead of me. Alright, now we're on level 20. That's pretty good. We got some dangerous red bits. Oh, dangerous red bat. Like, we need to get going, so we're gonna start cherry bombing it. There we go. A shaft leading deeper. We're going to go ahead and mushroom up first because that is the way to not get killed. And now we will zoom on ahead. We fell 7 levels to level 27. Good deal. There we go. Not so bad. Trap the slime on the wall here. No secondary slimage. Oh. Hey, we got an iridium ore. As long as we don't die. Getting 3 out of an excursion may not be good for most people, but it's real good for me. I know the thing's there, but how can you say no to an emerald? How can you say no to this? Yeah, that was a 4 stack of iridium ore. Oh, I would have been kicking myself if I had said no to that. Like, now that we're at these levels where there might be visible iridium ore, even if there's a way down. Yep, there we go. Definitely good to give it an old look around. And now that's 10 ore, which is, I mean, strictly speaking, the definition of awesome. We just need to... Alright, so it's 1150. That's not great. What? A dinosaur? I knew there were dinosaurs because someone just told me, but, you know, not just, but recently. Alright, so... I don't think they're friends, I think they're foes. It makes me sad to think that our peoples will never be able to be friends, but, you know... Inventory full? What did he drop? Prehistoric ribs. is actually very perilous, the situation we're in, but I think our sword has enough of an arc that if we just keep swinging it, we'll be okay. Because that amount of slimes would be quite enough to put you into the grave all the way. Oh no, I was like, they got on top of me. There we go. Alright. Level 31, that's as far as we've gone, but if we don't get going now, then we'll pass out inside the mine. I think we still probably won't get home on time. Is that little teleporting guy around? No. Did I get a teleport totem to the farm? No. But we'll pass out on the bus home. Yep. Well, sometimes that's how it goes. You know, you can really make a lot of money on a couple of days, or one day of cheese and mayonnaise, yeah. Alright. Well. Good stuff. I don't have time for another day. I gotta get ready for work. I wish I had time for another day. I'm having so much fun. Everything's great. The shed's over there now. You know, we need to reposition some of these buildings. We can work on that some other time. And she's giving me ingredients for a stone chest. I passed out and Joja brought me home. Oh, that makes me so mad. I'm gonna have to read that again in the next video and get mad all over again. It's alright. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you've enjoyed. And perhaps I will see you again in another stream or video.